Again, I think longer term, the story is electric vehicles are here to stay. And I'd be really worried if I was Ford or the other traditional auto manufacturers where the majority of their install base and the vehicles that they sell are gas-powered cars, which we see declining.
Right.
And by the way, they don't have a great autonomous solution either. They killed that project. So I think that's where the concern should be focused here on the traditional auto market.
In today's video, I will be going over why I believe Tesla stock could double in 2023. Two major catalysts that will make that happen, and my price prediction for this upcoming week. And if you stick to the very end of the video, I will also be sharing some earth-shattering information that, if correct, could be one of the secret announcements that Elon Musk and Tesla have in store for us. But before we get started, to support the channel, do hit the video gently with a thumbs up. So with that being said, let's get started. Now I know that if any car manufacturer can double in price in such an absurd amount of time, then that's Tesla. Because besides the fact that Tesla just achieved its highest quarterly revenue in history and have managed to beat expectations once again, we also have to remember that Tesla is not just a car company.
I've never viewed it as an auto company. I've viewed it as a disruptive technology name in terms of that's the multiple I think it deserves, and you're starting to see that more across EV because of what they're doing. I mean, they've built out the industry in terms of EV, and right now we're still seeing the early days of demand, not just in the US, but especially in China, which continues to be the hearts and lungs of the Tesla bull story.
Now before I go over my two main catalysts that will make Tesla stock double in the major breaking news, I need to first share some newly released Tesla updates that could have implications for Tesla this coming week. Now at this very moment, Tesla has just announced the start of the Cybertruck production is still on track for this year at Gigafactory, Texas. More specifically, the Cybertruck production will start this summer, and volume production will not happen until 2024. But that's not all, because some of the biggest takeaways from Tesla's recent earnings call is that they have the highest demand ever. With 2 times the rate of production, Tesla insurance is also growing at 20% quarter over quarter, and there is a big, massive potential for Tesla to deliver up to 2 million vehicles in 2023. Which brings me to my first catalyst for 2023, and that's going to be Tesla announcing a new Tesla model platform as soon as March 1st. On Investor Day. Now this new vehicle could potentially be the new $25,000 Tesla that we all have been waiting for. But I want you to let me know down in the comments below, do you believe we are going to see a new cheaper Tesla on Investor Day, or do you think Elon has something else stored for us? Let me know down in the comments below. And another thing that we need to mention is something that many people are still not paying attention to, and that's Tesla insurance. Because hear me out. Tesla insurance is currently in 12 states with plans to sell insurance in 45 states by the end of 2023. And for those of you who are familiar with Warren Buffett, know that he built his empire on the back of the insurance business decades ago. And the automotive insurance market in the United States is about $300 billion today. And Tesla is uniquely positioned to take a big market piece of that. And they're gonna be almost impossible to compete with. And Tesla has a crazy advantage because Tesla vehicles are really like smartphones on wheels. And every time you charge your Tesla at home, Tesla is uploading massive amounts of data to improve the Tesla self-driving AI, among other things. And as of now, Tesla insurance has lowered the cost of the actual ownership for all Tesla owners. And Tesla's competitive rates are forcing other insurance companies to offer better rates for Tesla vehicles. And not to mention, Tesla's insurance business has been growing and will continue to grow as they expand into other states. So don't forget that once Tesla insurance gets sold in every state, we are going to be seeing a very big source of revenue coming for Tesla. Now, before I go over the breaking news that you might have missed, there are some things to remember here. And that's that one of the things that I like to do is to just dollar cost average into Tesla. And if it drops 5% or 10%, then that's when I will continue to buy more. But what matters here is that we stay invested into this company because, in my opinion, Tesla still has a lot more growth to do and still has a lot of innovation to do. And if you know me and have been following my channel for a while, then you know that Tesla makes up a huge portion of my portfolio, and I don't plan on selling for at least the next 5 to 10 years. You see, Tesla has proven themselves time and time again, and if you're asking yourself if it's too late to buy now, then keep in mind that people have been asking that same question since 2013. And now for the breaking news, which is that demand is not dead. Despite everything you have seen or heard from the media or Tesla bears out there, Many thought that Elon was hurting Tesla's brand by being the CEO of Twitter, but instead, the man has been higher than ever. Because listen to what Elon had to say.
The most common question we've been getting from investors is about demand. Thus far, so I want to put that concern to rest. Thus far in January, we've seen the strongest orders year to date than ever in our history. We currently are seeing orders at almost twice the rate of production. So I mean it's hard to say whether that will continue at twice the rate of production, but the orders are high, and we've actually raised the Model Y price a little bit in response to that. So we think demand will be good despite probably a contraction in the automotive market as a whole. Basically, price really matters. I think there's just a vast number of people that want to buy a Tesla car, but can't afford it, and so these price changes really make a difference for the average consumer. It's sometimes for people who are have a lot of money, they sort of forget about how important affordability is. And it's always been our goal at Tesla to make cars that are affordable to as many people as possible. So I'm glad that we're able to do so. So I think it's a good thing, all things considered. We're also making very good progress on cost control, and we're seeing the costs of production in Berlin and Austin drop commensurate with the growth in production, so as you'd expect.
And demand will continue to stay strong even despite a contraction in the automotive market. So despite all of that, Tesla will continue to break records time and time again. And hear me out, because I know that saying Tesla could double within the next 12 months sounds completely crazy, but whether it happens or not in the next 12 months, I still plan on buying Tesla stock whenever I can, little by little, not to mention that Cathie Wood has a crazy price target for Tesla for the next 5 to 10 years, and she has been buying the dip time and time again. And for Tesla to arrive to those crazy price targets, Tesla's gonna have to improve its margins and cut down the cost of production. And I do believe that Tesla is on track to cut down its cost of production as of now. And a ton of car manufacturers right now are trying to catch up to Tesla, and I believe this is because many of them did not believe that Tesla would ever deliver. But if you look at the overall sales for Tesla in the past year, then you know that demand is there, and Tesla is here to stay. And with that in mind, if you enjoyed this video, then please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe and hit the notification bell for more. And as always, please remember that this is not financial advice and that this is for entertainment purposes only, as well as my opinion on the stocks that I talk about on my channel. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time.